I guess we're starting the recording now. I accidentally triggered a cutscene. I was coming here to take a photo. I have some words on photos in this game. Some very strong ones. We'll get to that in a minute. But I have at least unlocked the next salvage quest. I can't progress any further on salvage right now until I complete that salvage quest, I think. Because I can't, talking to Gigi will trigger the next part of the salvage quest, and I can't do other salvage quests until then. Photos, well, I'm gonna go ashore, but that's not what I'm on the shore for. Okay. East of A3. Okay, that's not where I am, but okay. Well, I'll take a look if I can. I have activated the next. So photos, on the other hand, I can get all the photos at once, and I can unlock all the photo side quests at once. In theory, I have unlocked the first one. I'm en route to unlock the second one. I was going to take this photo, hopefully, to unlock the second one. You're an elephant seal. I don't need you. I need a South American sea lion for reference right now. And this is one of the places they can appear, but they do not appear here. Okay. But yes, I spent a lot of time today, a lot more than I could really justify, taking photos, and wow. This game is awful about photos. The thing is, so for one, for photos to actually count towards unlocking stuff, unlocking other quests and whatnot, A1 is the other place I need to go. Excuse me, fast forwarding here, which isn't going to fast forward as much as it normally does because I'm recording. The computer can't handle it. But, we were told to look up here, weren't we? Just now. I'll do that real quick. This isn't for the photo. But, so you need to get an A rank or B rank photo for it to count towards unlocking new quests. That is such a pain. A lot of perfectly fine photos, in my opinion, end up getting C ranked. I appreciate the game's description of a B rank photo as beyond technically perfect. It's astounding to get the description beyond technically perfect and then be awarded a B rank. But B is enough. I don't need an A for anything. You just get marginally more money for that. Let's go back later. Oh no! Alright, look at you guys. You guys, Emperor Penguins already get enough screen time. I don't need to acknowledge you guys more. But yes, the thing is, they give no actual feedback on the quality of what you do in any concrete sense. So if you get a C or a B, anything that's not perfect, there's nothing to go off of to figure out what you needed to do better. It's completely opaque. They just say, that photo is awful. And that's it. There's a photo I took of a sea pig that I thought was perfectly fine, that they awarded me an E for. And I do not know on what grounds. I have no idea. Okay, this should be the other place that these guys can appear. Also, apologies in particular for all the popping noises that come up when I fast forward. It's just the nature of the thing. Alright, are you the one? You're a fur seal. These guys actually appear? Are these guys guaranteed to appear on any given outing? I don't have time to, like, there we go. I don't have time to, I'm feeding them. Can I take a photo of them eating anything? Not especially. I don't know if the game rewards you for, like, them doing things as you take photos of them. I don't know what angle it prefers. Although in this case, I can't really take a photo from a different angle, at least if I'm zoomed on them. Although I don't have to zoom on them necessarily. Let's try taking a photo freestanding. It's like you can turn in multiple photos and say, okay, take your pick of whichever one you think is best. You have to just take one photo that you give to them. Nope. I have also rearranged my whole setup. That seems like that should be a really good one. I could have changed the focus a little bit there, but I think it should be okay. I had the focus on the center of the image. I think they prefer the focus being on the face of the creature. But everything was so close together, I don't think it should cause any blur. But yeah, I'm considering like every possible thing. I don't know if the weather matters either. Like if you take a photo in a snowstorm, I don't know if they care. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to get feedback on my previous photo, which is hopefully a good one, but we'll see. And I had to go quickly to take this photo because I didn't have enough time left to actually wait for results in the previous photo and then take this one. Fun fact also, if you try to accept a quest, like a salvage quest, it has only like 2 days left. The game will tell you, hey, by the way, you probably don't have time to actually travel, get this thing, and then come back to fulfill it. Yeah, so I have already unlocked some of the photos I've taken. I was curious if front shots would be appreciated. I think I got a C for this really solid front shot. I don't know if I would have gotten a better score for this one. I think the most recent thing I did was this whale photo. I think I used this one. I'm not sure how it's going to like that one. This one, I suspect this is my best photo here. Yeah, that looks like a good photo to me. Again, I don't know what criteria we're going off of here. But that's really the best I can suggest. Okay, so let's see what they thought of my blue whale photo, which was really hard to take, mind you. They're so big, you have to just get really far out and zoom out, and they move so quickly, it's really hard to keep up with them. And there are sharks that will attack you in that area too as you're trying to take the photo. It's horrible. Okay, that's a B probably? Oh wow, amazing, okay. I mean, saving all the photos that I actually get A or B ranks on. Not C's though. So that should be 4 or 5, I think, that I have A or B ranks on now. Yeah, see this one, I don't have time anymore to go out and take a photo of this thing. I have to turn the photo now. So that's why I was kind of pipelining this process here. It takes so long to load this darn photo album. The other things I've saved have turned out okay. All these other ones I got were B's. This one was a B. This one did they do that on camera? This one was a B. No, this one was a B. No, this one was an A. I did it on camera. This one was a B. This one was a B. This penguin here. I can show these photos more closely later. But, turn to this photo. You can, strictly speaking, turn in a magazine cover. But yes, looking a bit more closely at some of these photos. Gotta look at my album here. Come on. Oh, so this photo here, this was a C, I believe. This was a B. Anything that you see in zoom, the game's pretty forgiving on. The guide I was looking at suggests heavily it suggests you just taking lots of photos of fish in zoom spots and just waiting for requests for those photos to come in instead of taking photos on demand. Yeah, this one was only a B, but usually the game's really generous about these, apparently. I've never taken a zoomed in photo that didn't get me at least a B. This is a CPIC photo that was requested. Got an E on this one. Don't know why. Maybe there's some particular part of the CPIG that they want you to see. I don't know. This one was a C. They asked for the actual landmark. Again, I have absolutely no idea what criteria they're working with here. They wanted the surface of the of this cave, Hall of Radiance. You know, the one inside the iceberg. This is that front-facing narwhal photo I got. This narwhal just kept facing me directly and just swimming towards me forever. So I got some easy photos that way. I love the awful crop job they do on some of these photos. That one's kind of okay. But yeah, this photo, I had no idea if this was going to be a good one or not. But I feel like this is a good penguin photo, but it's only a B. I'm going to be pretty offended if I don't get a good score on this particular... Oh. If I don't get a score on this particular photo. I have to rest until noon twice, because the first time... Well, actually, I'm not sure if it's going to pass a day right now or not. It doesn't tell you clearly if you're passing a day or not. I don't think. But whenever you travel back here, you arrive a little before noon, so... Yeah. Not enough time's passed. See, it doesn't say until whatever tomorrow here, like it does if you're out. Oh, that time it says tomorrow. Okay, never mind. I guess it does say tomorrow here. Anyhow. But yeah, this is my life now. See what they thought. Like, I have no confidence anymore. Like, I've taken photos I thought were pretty darn good that get a C at best. So you just see if they like it or not. Okay. Perfect! B rank. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, again, I don't care if it's an A or a B, just give me one of the two. And then you can know whether you've unlocked other quests by just looking at whether new stuff has shown up in your journal. Out of curiosity, do we have any other Dambaki? Neither of those are... Dambaki might not be too bad to get okay photo of. It's a decent size. I find that the best creatures are... The best photo requests in general are... zoom mode creatures. Because the game just seems to be extremely generous with them. Or, failing that, fairly large creatures, and then getting them to fill the whole frame. Small creatures that are not in zoom mode seem like... I don't know how to get good ranks on those. Anyways, let's do something that's not photos for a little bit. But, I already marked it as not highlighted anymore, but... Pride of the Savage King and Fragments of Memory have both gotten new sections on them, because I've unlocked them, even though I haven't talked to anybody about them. So we should be able to do 2 segments of Fragments of Memory now, I think. I'll need to get 4 or 5 more photos with A or B ranks to unlock the final 3rd section of it, but, oh well. And I'll have to do more salvage, I think, to unlock the last part of Pride of the Savage King, too, because I just can't do any more salvage until I do this one. It blocks me. So I say for now, let's do this. Then, after that, let's do the 2 Fragments of Memory things that we've unlocked, and then after that, any time we have left for recording stuff this week, I'll dedicate, ideally, towards salvage. Salvage until we unlock the next salvage thing. I prefer to do the camera stuff off screen. It's just so obnoxious. It takes too much time for it to be worth doing anything. I do have to take it. I can't take any other requests until I take this one. Oh, other ones do show up. Well, never mind. I guess I was wrong. Oh, well, I still wanted to show that cutscene, but... Well... I don't remember how much more stuff I have to do, how many more salvage requests I have to do to unlock the other salvage, you know, the other Pride of the Salvage King mission. But we'll see if we get to that, in any case. If we get to that in this recording session, that is. Glowstar Reef. That's not in the atoll again, is it? My thoughts are the atoll or... whatever the second place is called. Its name is escapes me right now. Which I guess would make sense if it's the first one's in the first stage and then the second one is in the second stage. The game does sometimes do stuff like that. I'm gonna bring up a random species so I can look at the maps real quick, because I don't think you can just look at the maps on their own. I did get a few titles, by the way, off screen. Nothing particularly interesting. One was just for leaving the island 100 times. I think that one's Island Deserter, is what it's called. It's not up here, is it? I don't think it is. Well, none of these other ones even have the right colors. So it has to be here, which it doesn't look to be. Or it has to be on the strait. Yeah, I'm thinking the north part of the strait is where it must be. Okay. We can do that. I wish there was just a mark as red button for the encyclopedia. Oh well. Salvage is nice, quick, and easy, and consistent at least. I wouldn't mind doing that on screen nearly as much. It's a substantially less frustrating experience. I wish you could at least get C's to count towards unlocking stuff for the photos. C ranks are not that bad to get. Because otherwise, it's weird how you have to do really well at that to advance the quest line, whereas in everything else, you just have to complete a quest at all. I don't have to do an especially good job with a salvage request, however that would even work. In order to unlock the next part of the quest line. Yeah, I like the underwater photography idea and so on, it's just the game's way too opaque about it. At least something like Pokemon Snap actually gives you gradings on the different criteria, even if you might disagree with how it judges them sometimes. I suspect this game probably looked at a little bit of prior art and used similar criteria. Oh, okay, I thought that was a tiny island right there. Nope. Okay. It's in the southeast section here. Can we swim through here or not? During the day. Stutter. I'm not entirely clear whether we'll be able to get there. It's not clear to me whether the paths are still blocked during the day in this area, like they were at the very beginning of the game. I would have brought a dolphin if I realized that I was going to be on the total opposite side of the map. Oh well. Yeah, I've tempted to do some salvage along the way, but I'm not going to do that. I want a gun for actually finishing this stuff. And I know that getting all the money is a lost cause, so... Hello to you guys. I have also seen a couple new species. Just kind of by accident. Like, I discovered Gentoo penguins, like in the first game, over in the Whale Sea. Just mixed in with all the other penguins. still can't remember whether I've ever discovered what makes that noise. It is a really annoying sound, though. I do wish you didn't hear it throughout a significant chunk of this level all the time. Also, I was looking in the creature encyclopedia, and I haven't found all of the mythical creatures yet, but I have found most of them. I don't know if there's something I have to do to trigger the other ones to appear. Or maybe I just need to just bump into them, and there's nothing that the game will ever give me as a hint. Well, actually, no, I say that, but once you hit the post-game, if you look in the creature encyclopedia, you can actually highlight any creature, even if you haven't found it. And, whoops. Even if you haven't found them before, and see where they appear. And it doesn't tell you like what time of day they appear or anything, but it is a start. So that's a massive help to finding all the species in this game. But you don't know the name, so that's not especially helpful if you get a request for a species that you haven't actually seen before, unless you just look it up. Which I did on one occasion, I think. Armor is not a thing that makes sense to make out of gold. You want something a bit less soft than that, I think. Alright, back we go. It's astounding just doing a... well, going somewhere and then getting back out quickly is not too unusual for photos. If you just find the species you want really quickly and it's not too hard to get a photo of it. It's just that that outing very likely will add up to nothing because you won't actually get a A or B rank photo from it. Whereas here we know unambiguously that we've actually completed the quest. So I will need to do a couple more salvages, it sounds like, after this. I'll do more special quest stuff, though, before we do that. I suspect that I'll finish the photo things this recording session, and then after that I'll go back to doing more salvage. Just because that's more an unambiguously productive way of using my time in the game than trying to do photos. I'll do the photos off screen instead. Getting another like 4 photos will be awful though. I got like 3 A, B rank photos, I think. Actually, did we? Yeah, we did already turn this photo. And maybe I have like maybe 5 or 6 good photos is what I have. Or I might have 6 or even 7 good photos right now, actually. Let me see. I only kept the covers. I think I only kept covers of things that got at least a B. I think. So how are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, only 5? Hold on. That's worse than I thought. Okay. Never mind. How do you get 5 more? It would be absolutely horrendous. I took forever to get 3 today. Ugh. Okay. Alright, we'll have to do more of these later, but not right now. And the photos in this game are just awful. It was very easy. What are you talking about, game? Okay, so next time we will call Nancy over and that'll activate the next Fragments of Memory quest bit. And we'll have 2 of those to do, I believe. Because we've gotten 5 photos submitted with A or B ranks. The first is unlocked at 3, the second is unlocked at 5, and the third is unlocked at 10. Urgh. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. See ya.